welcome back. You are cooking with Sheila and
T-Mac
in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen. So, Mr. T-Mac stopped by because, normally your girl is out or working or hostessing or something like that, but,
I'm here.
They got us on lockdown.
Yeah. But I don't have the coronavirus. Do you?
No.
Okay. Good.
I don't.
Good.
Okay. And peace and blessings to those who are dealing with that and to their families, first of all. And so at times like these, I think comfort food, I know for me anyway, is something that just kind of speaks to my soul, kind of soothes my soul. What about you?
I like to eat.
Okay.
Times like these, even though this is something new for us in this particular generation, this seems very befitting for a night like this where we can't go out.
Exactly.
We need something to eat.
Can't go out.
Something soothing to the soul.
Absolutely.
I think you did good. This is a good choice.
Okay. So now, because no two people cook the same dish the same way, and that's great. That's awesome. Because it would be boring if everybody made chili the same way. So we did start with a pound or pound and a half of beef.
I think it's about a pound.
Okay.
Yeah.
We started with a pound of beef. And so basically that's kind of cooking. Now tell people about the ingredients that are different.
Well, looks like to me we have kind of like a his and her side. Is that?
That kind, yeah.
Kinda.
You call it that, yeah.
So over here we have a little bit of Italian sausage.
Okay.
We've got some red onions.
Okay.
We've got some fresh garlic.
Okay, I use that too.
Okay. We have some seasoning.
Yes.
We've actually got a secret ingredient that I'm going to let out tonight. And this is ground chili paste.
Okay.
And cilantro.
Okay.
So we got a lot going on over here. And a little bit of tomato sauce. What do you have on your side?
Okay. So I've got stewed tomatoes. Okay.
All right.
And it's got the little juice in it. And I have pablano peppers.
I never had those before.
Yes. And so to me, they add like kind of a little bit of bite, but not too much. But they add a smokiness to the chili.
Smoke, okay.
Kind of like a smoke to me. Okay.
Now, do you think I ought to stir this real quick?
Yeah, you might want to go ahead and stir that, and we probably better start adding ingredients, right?
All right. Well, you tell me what you want me to add first.
Okay, so is this the point where you would add the Italian sausage?
I would typically put the Italian sausage in here right
Okay, then let's do it.
Because it doesn't take it long to cook. Not as long as the ground.
Right. So. Now, go ahead and add it in there. So, because, we're, quarantined. And so, again, your girl can't go out. So, what better thing to do than stay at home and cook, right? And really kind of talk about how this impacts me, how it impacts Mr. T-Mac, just on a very basic level. And so, again, peace and blessings to those families who are actually dealing with this right now. And so no light of that at all, but on the day-to-day, it's interrupted all of our lives on a day-to-day basis in very simple, basic ways. And so we're just here to kind of talk about that, have a little fun, and share with you a comfort food that, would be great to share with your family and your friends.
Absolutely.
And so you got your sausage in.
I got my sausage in. What would you add next?
Now, I would add the poblano peppers next.
Let's go.
So let's do the poblano peppers.
All right. You want to do a little stir?
Now I would also start adding some of the seasoning.
There you go.
Okay.
I like that idea. Now, do you want me to put it all in now?
No, not all. We're going to layer it.
We're going to layer it.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen your videos, and I like how you layer your food.
You've seen my videos?
I've seen one or two, maybe.
Okay, all right, that's pretty cool. He has seen one or two. That's awesome.
So we still got enough.
Okay.
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 Your turn to stir.
Okay, my turn to stir. Okay.
Yeah.
So, now tell people why you like Italian sausage in your chili.
So the Italian sausage for me, this was something that I've been cooking my chili like this for quite a while now. And the Italian sausage actually kind of gives the chili, it kind of changes the flavor profile of it. The sweet Italian sausage. So, I'm not a really big spicy fan. So that Italian sausage kind of gives it a little kick, but not a spicy kick. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Kind of, sort of? Okay.
Yes. So the poblano peppers. Now, what would you put in next?
So I would start adding my onions and garlic next.
Okay.
But now we got two different kind of onions.
Correct. Now I use just plain old either white onions or yellow onions, but you use.
I like to use red onions because they're a little bit sweeter.
I'll put a little bit of that.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So I'll put a little bit.
Who knows? Look,
we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens because I can't wait to taste, y'all.
I like a lot of onions. What about you?
I do too.
How's that? Does that look all right to you?
That looks all right for now.
All right, I like that.
And because then we're gonna add some fresh garlic.
There you go.
Yes.
Now, can I just empty all of this?
Absolutely. Okay. I love garlic. And so, depending on the level of garlic you want, that's the level of garlic that you use. So,
is it my turn to stir?
So,
Should we stir that now a little bit?
Yes, I would say stir it a little bit.
Okay. Let's kind of get that garlic going.
Get that garlic going. Oh my goodness, you guys.
When it's cooking.
Yes.
My Italian sausage is done already. It doesn't take the Italian sausage long to get done.
Okay.
So, we're about there.
Okay, so now what would you add?
So, I think I would probably add maybe a little bit more seasoning. Because watching your videos, I think it's time to maybe layer the chili a little bit. What do you, am I on track?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I would do.
All right. I'm in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen. I want to make sure I do it the Gangsta Goodies way.
Well, but...
Can you smell it?
So, oh yeah, I can smell it.
All right.
Absolutely. So, now what would you add next?
Well, let's see what we got left over here. I think it's probably time to start adding since our meat is done. Actually, I'd probably let that cook a little bit, let those onions kind of simmer, maybe about a few minutes.
Okay.
And then the next thing I would do is go ahead and add my liquid, so I've got tomato sauce. You've got, what do you have?
I have stewed tomatoes.
Stewed tomatoes.
Yes.
So I'd probably kind of start adding those.
Okay, yep, that's exactly what I would do.
Okay. Very good.
Okay, so we're going to add the liquid, and then we're going to add the beans.
So yeah, go ahead.
So I can go ahead and add this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Let's mix that.
So we're going to let that simmer, or are you going to put that?
Okay.
So we're going to put that in there.
All right.
And then we're going to let that simmer. We're going to throw the beans in, y'all. And then we're going to come back and we're going to tell you how fire this chili is.
Fire.
And we're going to talk about just, how social distancing has impacted, us on very basic levels. So we'll be right back, y'all.
Sounds good.
So, hey, y'all, we are back. And we get a chance to taste this collective
comfort food.
So a little bit of what I like went into the chili. A little bit of what Mr. T-Mac likes went into the chili.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a chance to taste it, right?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it.
I am ready.
Okay. So, oh my God, you guys.
Ladies first.
Look at that.
Oh, man.
And so now Mr. T-Mac likes a thicker chili. I like a little more soupier of a chili. And so, you determine what you like and you adjust the liquid according to, what you like. Oh my God, look at that. I know y'all see that smoking. Okay.
Yes.
There we go.
All right.
Now, I wanted some tortillas with my chili. Mr. T-Mac just wanted
crackers. I'm not going to be greedy here in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen because I could eat all this chili. It smells so good. I'm just going to do a little bit. Maybe when I'm off camera, maybe I'll eat a little bit more. Can I get you to pass me a few crackers?
You want some
there,
crackers?
Please?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you know what? I want to taste one of your. Now those are like homemade. What?
So those are just flour tortillas.
Yeah.
You know, come around. I cut it and then just put it in a little bit of butter or olive oil in the cast iron skillet and warm them up.
Okay, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
So should we?
Yeah.
Is it time?
Let's taste. Yeah, let's taste.
Bon appetit.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay.
I have watched enough of your videos to know what to say right now. I'm gonna do my Gangsta Goodies impression. In the Gangsta Goodies kitchen, when something tastes good, we say it's fire.
Yes, that's FIYAH. Fire, y'all.
Fire, y'all.
This chili is fire.
Miss Sheila put her foot in this chili. Listen, this is some good stuff. I'm gonna take another little bite here. This is some good stuff.
Oh my goodness. It's
I want to taste one of your fried tortillas. What do you call it?
They're just tortillas that
I want to taste one of those.
Yeah, taste one of those. See what you think.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh.
So we got some good comfort food going on here.
Some good comfort food because we need it right now. A little soothing, a little comfort. You know, there's a lot of uncertainty going on in the world. Mm-hmm. And, you know, and I know that it's easier said than done, but I have a little sticker on my mirror that says faith over fear. So every day I say to myself before I leave my house, today I choose faith over fear, you know, and so although I'm concerned, you know, because, you know, we all should be concerned. Mm-hmm. But to live in panic and fear, I refuse to do that. And so I thought we would, you know, come and share a little bit of how, in simple ways, how this has impacted your life. So tell us a little bit about that. Especially I call it the watering hole. So you don't have to say the name of the place.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So I have a favorite watering hole that I frequent at least a couple, 2 or 3 times a week. And it's where it's like, you remember that show Cheers? Mm-hmm. Where everybody goes. So it's kind of a Cheers type of atmosphere, right? Okay. Well, I was actually fortunate enough to go there on the last day before they enacted the 15-day quarantine. Mm. And I tell you what, not being able to you don't know how much you miss just doing something as simple as going to your favorite watering hole, seeing the people that you know, and just hanging out for banter, just, you know, laughter. And so, there's nothing. I mean, that's where I go to kind of kick back and relax after work and talk with friends. And
just like that.
Just like that. Oh, literally overnight.
Just like that. That changes, that stops. And so it doesn't have, because we are creatures of habit, you know, so it makes us have to rethink, you know, how we do things. I'll tell you one thing for me is how I grocery shop. Mm-hmm. Because I don't typically buy meat that's frozen. I'll buy it, you know, fresh. I eat it in 3 to 4 days. I keep it in the refrigerator. I don't freeze it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so this whole you know, with the frenzy of getting to the grocery store, and I get it to a degree. Yeah. Leave some for your neighbor. Don't, you know, come on now, people. And so for people like me, I'm like, well, dang. But that's one way it has impacted me on a small level, on a daily basis. And again, peace and blessings to those families who have lost loved ones and who are currently dealing with, you know, this virus, you know.
It's getting closer to home, actually.
Yeah.
I remember when, right now, I mean, there's literally nothing to do tonight. Now, I'm personally okay with that. But
this extrovert over here, I'm like, what? What? There's something to do. There's, people to connect with. And so that is a thing, for me too. It's like.
Well, I know that, I think I remember you telling me that you went to one of your favorite places the other day, and it was a black-owned business, which you told me that you are definitely trying to support in this time period. And it just seemed kind of odd to you. I think I remember you saying it seemed kind of odd to you to not be able to, to stay in there because of the new regulations that have been enacted by the government. So, now I do have a question for you in regards to all this. How much toilet paper? How much toilet paper did you? Do you have enough toilet paper?
That whole toilet paper thing? Oh my God, I'm like, maybe I'm missing something.
Well, at first it was weird. But now, the funny thing is now you better stockpile it. At first it seemed odd, like what did toilet paper have to do with, what was going on? But now, you're lucky to find it. You know what I mean? So,
my goodness.
Yeah, hopefully you have enough because I've been fortunate though.
So if I don't have enough, can I call you and say, you're not gonna share your toilet paper?
I'm 2 for 1 for a small fee. I don't know about sharing. There's hard times right now.
Sharing is caring, though, right? That's how we get past it.
Well, it's going. I'll give it to you for a discount. I'll give it to you for half of what I paid for it.
Y'all hear that?
But no, I mean, I'm being sarcastic about the toilet paper.
I know you are.
But it is. I mean, who would have thought that we would be living in a time where people are literally. I mean, you see the videos on social media, you hear the news reports, and who would have thought we've been living in a time where we are literally fighting over how many rolls of toilet paper I can get. And so I think it just kind of goes to show you, where we are right now, and it's literally getting closer to home. And so I guess my issue with it all is, I'm like you, I don't want to live in fear, but at the same time, I want to use wisdom. I'm walking around with hand sanitizer, which that's something I've never done before.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have.
Right. But
that's something that I've never, I wash my hands and I think I'm a pretty clean person. But now, I'll tell you what, I'm a lot more cognizant of my surroundings. Shoot, I carry, I've got latex gloves in my vehicle. So when I have to go to a public outing or store or something like that, putting gloves on. It's weird.
It is very weird. It's very very different, and I think that it is it's important that in times like these that we connect with family and friends and we do things like this. We cook comfort meals. We sit around and we talk and we listen to each other's dreams and hopes and whatever, even gossip, okay? I'm just saying. We can do, I think they're saying 10, a gathering of 10. So far, we understand that changes daily. I will put up the link for the CDC after this so that anyone who is looking for information, it's out there. I also put up links here locally, for Kansas City and also for the state of Missouri. So, we kind of have an idea of what's going on. I don't overindulge myself in the news. I stay in the know, but all of that, the
I'm
bits.
guilty.
Yeah, the bits. I can't do that. I can't soak that into my spirit.
I will admit that I am kind of a news junkie,
Mm-hmm.
but
I used to be.
I'll tell you what though, and this is just me being honest. You know, like I told you earlier, that I have watched several of your videos, quite a few, and one thing that that I can't deny is that coming together over some good food, it takes your mind off of it.
Mm-hmm.
I personally have a passion. I'm in my work clothes right now
Mm-hmm.
because I like to cook
Mm-hmm.
before I even get settled in because it helps me to decompress.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I know that one of your major deals with what you do is bringing people together
Mm-hmm.
around food.
Mm-hmm.
Food is the common denominator.
Absolutely.
And so just being able to get in the kitchen with the goddess and chop up veggies and just create.
Mm-hmm.
It helps me.
Mm-hmm.
And so now after this,
mm-hmm.
now that I have a good, because I'm going to get down with the get down after we get off this camera. I'm just going to let you know this chili here, this ain't going to last, y'all. I'm letting you know it's fire.
It is.
And after it's all over with, then I can kind of decompress.
Mm-hmm.
But I was able to get with a good friend and
mm-hmm.
have some good conversation
mm-hmm.
over a dope meal, fire dope
mm-hmm.
meal.
Yes, absolutely.
And so shout out to Gangsta Goodies Kitchen
Listen
and the
you.
goddess. Shout out. So some good food.
So we will put this recipe up if you guys want to try it. Again, our ingredients were very similar, but a little different in areas too. So you guys play with it, make it your own. There's no right or wrong way. It's your art. It's your creativity. So you all, again, be safe. Protect your minds. Protect your hearts. Protect your spirits. In all of this. And so don't forget to tell those that you love them too. So peace out, y'all. Mr. Terrence, thank you so much for coming on and doing this comfort meal with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for the invite. I would I'm glad.
Now, and I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go now. I am a people who that are close to me and know me that I love brunch. That's like Sundays are my favorite day of the week, and I love brunch. No brunch, y'all.
You better save some chili for brunch Sunday.
Yeah,
No. Okay.
I got some salmon in there. Got some potatoes, some vegetables. There we go. There's brunch.
Well, yeah, because you're not gonna be able to go anywhere and sit down and enjoy it.
I know.
Not for at least a couple of weeks.
I know.
This is
to my brunch crew, to all the brunch ladies out there, I feel your pain. I do.
Sip your tea to that.
Sip my tea to that. So, peace out, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your week and be safe. Peace and blessings.